Welcome to the Success Sensei podcast for anyone interested in success, happiness, and balance. We'll teach you how to be a black belt at life. And now, your host, former professional fighter, multiple world champion, entrepreneur, and investor, Robert Devane.
This is Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei, helping you to win at life one kick and punch at a time. Today we're talking about 35 things to do if there's another lockdown. And it's episode 203. Welcome to the starting round.
Hands up. It's the starting round on the Success Sensei podcast.
35 things to do if there's another lockdown. It really does look like there's going to be another lockdown. It looks like there's going to be various phases of, pandemic lockdowns. We're working off levels in this country at the moment. And you know what? For everybody I'm talking to, the news is just so frustrating. The fact that there's looming lockdowns and more measures and constant precautions and second waves or third waves are... whatever wave you believe us to be on, it's just constantly working at your stress, your anxiety and your mental health. And I know that everybody is absolutely sick of it. So I'm trying to do a positive episode, which I hope helps and I hope is going to give you things, because even though I've called it 35 things to do if there's another lockdown, I could have called it 35 things to do when there's another lockdown, because there's absolutely going to be more measures. There's no vaccine coming anytime soon as far as I can see. And if there is one, it's produced so quickly that it's going to be hard to trust it. So I don't want to get into any kind of conspiracies with this or any kind of negativity, even though I've probably already touched on it slightly there. I want to keep focused on things that you can do. Now, if you've had anything in your mind that you have regretted not doing during the first lockdown measures, if there's another lockdown, that would be the perfect time to do it. So if there's anything, if like me, there was things that you thought that you would get done and you never got around to, if there's going to be another lockdown, it's the perfect time to do it. So I've got 35 things or 35 suggestions that you can do as well. Some of them are shite and some of them, might just trigger something in your mind that you decide, that it's going. And if you choose one and you actually do one and it spurs on a bit of action or it motivates you, or, you're not so much dreading the lockdown, then I'm happy and I've done what I set out to do. So 35 things. Here we go. Read more things that you want to read that make you happy, as well as things that can educate you more. Write an article, blog, script or book. Learn to juggle. Focus on exercise. There's lots of things that you can do at home. DIY your home or garden. You've probably done a lot in the first lockdown, but I'm sure there's many other things that you could do. Develop a stand-up routine. So work on your jokes. Memorize a few jokes. They're always handy in situations, and especially social situations when we're allowed to socialise again. Cook more and try new recipes. Write out your goals. A good time to review and go over them and make new ones. Listen to your favourite music and don't be afraid to try other genres of music. Learn to meditate. Re-establish with old friends. Obviously you can't meet them in the pub, but there's no reason why you couldn't send a text to somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long, long time. Learn to play an instrument. Practice singing. Write your own song. Drink more water. Give up cigarettes or alcohol. Walk for thinking and therapy. So that's a good one if we're still able to walk within a couple of kilometre radius of our homes. Walk for thinking and therapy. Learn from an online course. Develop your own online course. Start an online business. Try a detox diet or a healthy eating routine, or give vegetarianism or veganism a go for a period of time. Join a new social media platform for business or personal use. Practice a dance routine. Create a business plan. Start an active investment account. Small money is fine, of course. So stock or peer-to-peer lending or cryptocurrencies or gold and silver speculation, commodities. Revamp your vehicle or workplace, etc. So clean or rearrange. It's always a good time to do that. Rehearse an acting monologue. Could be from your favourite movie. Work on a speech. Everyone's afraid of public speaking. It's top fear globally, so you may as well work on a good speech. You might use some of it someday. Draw or paint a picture. Adopt a pet. Not a temporary pet, I would like to add to that one. Adopt a pet that you're going to love for the duration of their life. Create a new budget. So work on your budget. Maybe you'll be increasing your budget. Maybe you'll be looking at a bit more frugality in your life. Online dating. So if you're single, online dating. And if you're not, work on romance in your relationship. Offer to help those more vulnerable in your community. So you could do some shopping for them, etc. Start a charity. Could be a local charity, could be a bigger one. Watch your favourite shows or your favourite series. There's no harm in that, especially if it brightens up your mood, as well as ones that you're going to learn from, so as well as educational material. Believe it or not, that's 35. I absolutely lashed through those. As I said, some are good, some are, not so good. Some are achievable, some aren't. Some might spur you on, others might not. So pick whatever helps you to get through whatever lockdown and whatever precautions are. I would say, by the way, there's no need for you to be absolutely listening to and devouring all media regarding the pandemic and COVID-19. Yes, certainly be aware of what's happening, but the constant avalanche of negativity is very, very hard on everybody and 100% affects stress, anxiety and your mental health. So look after yourself as best you can, and when you're able to look after yourself, it's a little bit easier to look after those around you. I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening. I'm Roundhouse Rob, the Success Sensei. Life is a fight you can enjoy and win. Bowing out.
This has been the Success Sensei, fighting the winning fight. So add us, subscribe, like, and comment. Keep those hands up and keep moving forward.